Hi, I'm Pattu from FIFINCAL. I want to talk about our health insurance policy in this video and why we upgraded the United India Super Top Up policy that we had from 15 lakhs coverage to 95 lakhs coverage. Now, in previous videos and articles, I had talked about new features introduced in United India Health Insurance in the family Medicare policy, not the individual health insurance policy. For some insured above 5 lakhs and above, they have a clause that says they will cover 1% of sum insured or single occupancy standard air conditioned room charges, whichever is higher. So this effectively means for a single standard AC room in a hospital, there's no room rent sublimit, and also the sublimits on ICU rent has been removed. There are no sublimits there, and they revise the maximum sum insured from 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs. So last year I upgraded from the 10 lakh cover to 25 lakh cover for my family. I'll give you the details below. And also a few months later they had talked about changes in their super top up plans, and they said that they have revised the super top up coverage. They have several slabs, and the maximum sum insured is 95 lakhs. Then there are no room rent or ICU rent sublimits. Now, I have been holding United India policy from 2006 onwards. We have processed 5 claims for our family, 3 times for my mother, once for me, and once for my son. Now, the claim processing experience has been varied. Sometimes it has been quite smooth, sometimes it has been quite combative. I had to complain to the grievance portal of United India to get things done, but I mean, it has been okay. I mean, I have nothing to complain, so I want to stick with that. And over a lifetime, we are going to be making several claims for our family with any health insurance. So it's very important for us to know all the terms and conditions of a policy, and we should know how to intimate claims, when to intimate claims. Even for reimbursement claims, we have to intimate prior to the insurer, and we should know the claim processing stages so that we know how to handle this ourselves. Of course, the person who sells the policy will say they will do it, but we can't rely on that. Now, so what we did last time was to increase the base coverage from 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Although we already had a super top up with a deductible of only 5 lakhs, that is the threshold of that policy was only 5 lakhs, because we wanted to reduce the chances of invoking the top up policy. Because even if it is from the same insurer, top up policy processing can be a problem. And if it is from different insurers, then definitely you will get the super top up only via reimbursement. So there's no point in saying I have a 1 crore super top up policy and my base insurer is X, my super top up insurer is Y. Unless you have that much amount of liquid cash. If you don't have 1 crore of liquid cash available, there's no point buying for 10,000 rupees a 1 crore super top up policy. Because you will get that claim only by a reimbursement, and if you don't have that much money to pay the hospital bill, then your hospital bill will be proportionately lower, the treatment given to you will be proportionately lower, you will only be reimbursed that much. So it's important to understand that. Now, so again, why we increase the 95 lakh? Because the higher the better. We wanted beyond that 25 lakhs, we wanted as much coverage as possible, and that's the reason. So now these are the details. The coverage actually starts from 1st November 2022, but we usually renew it 2 months in advance. We have a recurring deposit for that. Whenever the recurring deposit matures, we immediately renew it, and so on. So we have a group health insurance policy offered by my employer. It's for 3 lakhs. It can be enhanced to 7 lakhs, but it's quite expensive because it covers from day 1 pre-existing diseases, but that's for the entire group and so on. I chose not to go for that. We have the basic 3 lakh, which is mandatory. Now we have for myself, my wife, and my son. I'm 48, my wife is 46, my son is 12. We have 25 lakhs individual covers, and the total cost of that is 68,000 rupees. And for my mother, we have 6 lakhs. It can't be enhanced beyond that, as far as I know. She's 75, and that's 43,000, about 44,000 rupees. We have a super top of floater of 95 lakhs for myself, my son, and my wife, with a 5 lakh deductible. That is a threshold. Beyond that, only it will be covered. The premium for that is 24,000 rupees. And for my mother, it's a super top of floater of 15 lakhs with 5 lakhs deductible, and the premium is about 15,000 rupees. So again, because of my mother's age, half the premium cost is because of that. Now, before all these changes happened in the super top up and the base insurance policies of United India, because of the room rent sublimits, I wanted to buy a second set of policies from private insurers. I generally don't like private insurers, but in Deepak Mendrata, I had talked about him before, who from plancover.com. I mean, he's a guy I trust. He is a very competent person. So I got via him a Future Generali health total plan for 10 lakhs for my wife and son. I could not get a policy for myself because of my autoimmune condition. And there's a voluntary deductible of 50,000 rupees, and there's a premium of about 11,500. In addition, there's a super top up from Liberty Health Connect super top up policy for 1 crore and 10 lakh deductible, and the premium is about 1,400 rupees. So that's why I said, you just because the premium is dead cheap, you can't say I have a 1 crore cover. I mean, you should have that much cash to handle the reimbursement claims. So we want to continue these two policies again, just in case, in addition to the United India policies. Now, one thing I always tell is that people is that don't get enticed by the low premiums private players offers. They are trying to increase their market share. As their market shares increases, their claim history also will increase. They have to pay out more claims. They will incur more losses. They will hike the claims. Star Health, this happened for Star Health for the last financial year. Star Health lost all the premiums collected due to claims, and they jacked up the premiums for this year. So that's going to happen. Among the private insurers, Star Health has got the highest market share, to my knowledge, from what I read in the report, IRDA report last. But that's the price they're already paying. So we have to be very careful with private policies. Just because you are able to buy the policy doesn't mean you will get the claim easily. Of course, getting claims from PSU also is hard, but PSUs at least have a government backing as on date. Of course, it's going to get, there's going to be a disinvestment and so on, but that's going to happen. When it happens, it happens. But so at least so far, I have enjoyed the benefit of a PSU, and every year they pay out more claims than the total premiums collected. And the only reason they are able to survive is because of the support of the government. And I would, as long as they have that support to whatever extent possible, I would rather trust that than a private player. This is my opinion. I'm not saying you should buy United India, but that is my opinion about it. Many people ask me, are you not making a bit too much song and dance about all this? Are you not paying too much premium? The total premium is about 1.6 lakhs totally. Hospital bills are the biggest net worth destroyers for us. So I need to protect my net worth by spending a fraction of my net worth as much as possible. So instead of looking at it as 1.6 lakhs, you should look at it as 1.6 lakhs divided by your total annual income, or 1.6 lakhs divided by your current net worth. Then things will look very, very small. I mean, you have to look at things from the right perspective, and that's, everything is relative. Whether something is expensive or not expensive is a relative point of view. So that's what I wanted to say. Bye-bye.